G'day, Tragic here, and it's like old times. So this is basically a little channel update to let you know what's going on, as well as a little box opening, because they're fun. Now, as you know, a while back, I started doing a lot of digital stuff because it was a lot easier for me to do. That's because there's a lot of life changes that have happened in my personal life that makes having big board games out on the table hard for me to do, and also the time sink of all the editing. It's a lot easier to do it digitally. I know that doesn't jive well for some people, but it's just the facts. Unfortunately, there's an additional problem with which a lot of my original videos, I did all these fancy intros. People loved them, but unfortunately, this was like decades ago with YouTube was a different place back then. And now they're all being copyright stricken and ripped down. So a lot of my old playlists are unplayable now. This whole channel is basically decrepit. I will be adding more content, but sporadically. So that is the situation we are in. I am putting a lot more content on my digital channel, which you can find as TragicDesktop. This is TragicTableTop. But I am going to be doing some more live stuff on this channel, namely Lord of the Rings and probably Arkham Horror, the card game. Basically, I just can't do big, massive board games anymore live because I just don't have the space in the new house. With the family and everything, it's not working out. So let's have a look at what I have got here. For starters, blam! I've got Eldritch Horror. So this is the Nyarlathotep Eldritch Horror box, and this is the last. Actually, I think there's one more expansion I have, and then I have this complete collection. I don't play Eldritch Horror a lot, but I can't not have the collection because it's going to go to print soon. So, well, it will probably go to print soon. I don't have any knowledge that it will. So this is one of the few that I haven't got. I basically have one more. The one with the pyramids, I think, is the only one I haven't got. So I'm just topping this up. Of more interest is this. This is, I finally bought into the Arkham Horror LCG. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the LCG when it first started, but I have been playing it a bit recently on and off over the years, and I felt that if I'm going to play it digitally, I have to own it, otherwise it's just unfair. So this is the new style of expansion, which is, you buy a single box and it just has everything you need. It's a very good new thing. Let me just take this off. So this is the new expansion style, which means that it has everything you need inside one box. And I also picked up, I just unpack this. This is the little expansion. This is sort of like nightmare decks in Lord of the Rings, and this is for the Knight of the Zealot. That's the one that comes in the base set. And I also picked up, and this will give you an idea of what's coming, the Nightmare set for Dunwich Legacy, because I will be buying the Dunwich Legacy. I also picked up these things here. These are the set decks. These are produced decks you can just pick up and play with, just so I don't have to do deck editing while I don't know how to play the game very well. Here's a great idea from FFG, and I picked up all of these. There's like Stella, Jacqueline, Chow. What else we got in here? Harvey Walters, good old staple, and Winifred. So this is the start of my collection. Now, you might have remembered ages ago, I did a video called Is the LCG Dead?, where I bemoaned the state of the LCG. This is just after Netrunner got cancelled, and how I was really falling out of love with the format of the LCG. And in that video, I said what they should do is switch to having big box expansions where you buy it and you're done. And that is what they've done. So in the old days, you'd buy like 1 billion of these packs, like 6 packs per cycle, plus a big box. Now, the new format with this and Lord of the Rings is like, say this was the Dunlop's Legacy, you'd have 1 box, nothing but player cards, and a second box, that is the scenario. So if you want more player cards, you just buy the player card box. If you like in my case with Lord of the Rings, I have so many, cards that it's impossible for me to play. I'd have to play a game of it every single night for the rest of my life, basically, to play all the scenarios. But if I want more cards, I can just buy a card pack. It's so much more value for money. It's such a great idea, and it's exactly what I was asking for about 5-6 years ago. So now that they've done this with Arkham Horror, I'm going to start buying into this game. So I've got the Dunwich coming, which comes in 2 boxes, just the scenario and just the player cards. So I will be playing this on the channel with the physical components as I learn it. So it's not going to be as, like my Lord of the Rings videos are like quality. They've got great decks and stuff. This might be a little bit of a slow start because I'm literally like 8 years or something behind the curve. Anyway, that's that. And that's what's happening with the channel. I just want to apologize for all the videos that are being taken down. Not much I can do about it. Check out my digital channel as well, and I will see you guys next time.